Hello, good morning. This is Andre Farnell, and you're watching Better Body Expert TV. Well, today I'm in Central Park. I'm at my most favorite place to meditate. I get to come here some mornings. I'll give you a quick glance at what it is before I share the distinction that I wanted to share today. So look around. It's like so peaceful here, so calm. Yeah, so back to business. Well, the distinction that I wanted to share today is so many people aren't fit, aren't in shape, or as fit or as in shape as they want to be, and don't enjoy the type of health that they want to, because there's a law in the universe that states that the universe abhors a space or an empty space. So if there's a space, then it's automatically going to be filled. So it's sort of like if you were on a highway driving with a bunch of cars and somebody moves from in front of you, there's a space. As soon as you go to close that space, another car will go and fill that area. It's the same thing that governs why if you cut down a tree and now that tree stump becomes like the home of all these different forest animals, like grubs, insects go to live there and everything. It's the same reason why a pothole becomes a pool for birds and things like that. It's because when there's a space made, something has to fill it in. And in fitness, a lot of people say they don't have time or they're too busy. It's because they haven't made space and then intentionally filled it in. Now, the intention is the part that's so important, because if you make space in your life for, let's say, something to happen like fitness or exercise or time to clean the closet or anything like that, what is going to happen is that if you don't intentionally fill that space with a new activity, then something else is going to fill up that time, fill up that space. So you find that you'll be busy doing something else, even if you made that space or that time to get the exercise or the workout done. You'll fill it with something else. It's just a law of nature. It'll become filled with the children needing to be taken to school, or it will become filled with some other task that you wanted to get to that you weren't able to get to for a long period of time. And that law can only be beaten or overcome by you intentionally filling the space that you make. Okay? And also another thing to look at is, what are you willing to sacrifice in order to make a space? So to make space for fitness to happen, or exercise, or to make space to cook, which is a lot, something that a lot of my clients haven't made time for, is to cook. You have to be a person that's willing to sacrifice. Now, sacrifice in the sense of taking something of a lower nature, getting rid of it, and putting something of a higher nature in it. So when I say nature, I mean something that's more towards your purpose. Take away an activity that is not as geared towards your purpose, or what you want to create in this life, and get rid of it and put something that you really want to, something that's more aligned. So, I got to give you an actionable step to do. And one thing would be like, take the slowest days, let's say Sunday, which would be the day that a lot of people use to watch sports, to regroup, to meditate. Take that day, and then maybe instead of waking up just before the game start, you wake up an hour or two before the game start, and then start to cook and prepare your foods for the week in that hour. So now you've sacrificed 1 or 2 hours of sleep for the body and the health and the nutrition and the cooking that's going to take you to a next level of living. So that's sacrifice. And then doing it is filling in the space and time. So now you've took away a little bit of sleep, filled it in with preparation of food for the week. And there you go. You've knocked out two birds with one stone. It's sort of like you made room to do exactly what it is that you wanted to do. And not only did you make the room, right away you hopped up and was in action around what you wanted to create. This has been Andre Farnell. Check out betterbodyexpert.com and look soon for andrefarnell.com in the works. As always, you are greater than any circumstance. You are greater than any past conditioning, and only you are responsible for sharing the true you with the world around us. Peace. Central Park is so beautiful.